Hello everyone, my name is Pushpa Jadhav. Currently I am working as an assistant professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. So in the today's session, we are going to see what is assembly language programming and how to execute the assembly language program by using DOSBox and TASM. At the end of this session, student will able to demonstrate what is assembly language, install DOSBox and TASM, write the assembly language program using different instruction and execute the assembly language program using commands. So, what is assembly language? Assembly language is a low-level language that helps to communicate directly with computer hardware. It uses mnemonics to represent the operation that processor has to do. It uses hexadecimal and binary values which is readable by human. So actually when you are going to perform the execution of assembly language programming, firstly the first step you have to follow, that is you have to write the assembly code and save that particular program with the extension that is .asm or .asmx. After the completion of the assembly language program, then we have to follow the next step, that is assembling the code. Means here we are using assembler to assemble your program and it will convert your .asm file into .obj file. So before going for the assembling the program, we have to follow this step, that is mount c /tasm. So it will switch your directory of DOSBox Z to the C drive where we have stored the TASM folder. After that we need to follow the next step, that is TASM program name .asm. So it will just compile your program and it will generate the object file. After generating the object file, next step is to link the file. Okay, to link the file we have the command, that is tlink program name .obj. So after linking your program, it will create the .exe file, and finally you are going to run the program with the help of this command, that is td program name .exe. So for execution of program you have to follow these steps. As you can see in this particular image, source file name that is we have saved with extension, that is .asm. After using the assembler, it will convert your file into .obj, and after using linker will convert the file into .exe, and finally you will get the executable output. So to install the DOSBox editor and TASM software, just go through these two links. So you can easily download the DOSBox and you can download the TASM folder also. So this folder is to be stored into the C drive to execute the assembly language programs. Dear student, pause the video and write your answer for what is assembly language program and write down the steps of execution of assembly language program using DOSBox. So assembly language is a low-level language that helps to communicate directly with computer hardware. And the second question was, write down the steps of execution of assembly language program. For that, the answer is, these are the steps that we need to follow for executing the assembly language program. Let's install the DOSBox and TASM and execute the assembly language program. So now we will see hands-on experience on DOSBox and TASM. So for your video you can refer these links. Okay, so let's go for the actual execution of the program. For that, what you have to do, you just go through the link and install the DOSBox. Okay, and you can refer the other link to download the TASM folder here. You can download the TASM folder from here. Okay, so I already downloaded this. Okay, so just double click on the DOSBox. So before going to the DOSBox, I'll show you where we have to paste the TASM folder. This is the C drive and here we have to paste the TASM folder. So with the help of TASM we are going to execute the assembly language programs. Okay, let's see the DOSBox window. in the DOS box. Currently it will be referring to the Z folder. Now what we have to do, we have to mount to the TASM folder. For that we have a command mount c :// TASM, okay, and C:, so it will be currently referring to the C drive. Now we have to open a program, okay. So in the today's session we will see the program for the addition, how to execute the program for the addition, okay. So as you can see here, this is the addition program. I'll explain this program first. Dot model small, this is a one type of model, okay. There are different type of models, and to execute your program you require some space into the memory. So with the help of this model small, you can create the space into the memory. So stack 100H, it's a stack segment, okay. You are giving the 100H size for the particular segment for the stack. Next, here in this particular data segment, what you can do, you can define the user defined register. So here we have declare the two registers A and B, and we have specified the values for these two registers. Next is the code section. In the code section or code segment, your actual coding will be done. Here move AX @data, so it will just refer the memory location address and it will be forwarded to the or moved to the AX register. Then AX register, this is the 16-bit register, it will forward the memory location into the data segment register. Finally you can see here move AL, A, it's meaning that the A value is to be moved into the AL, means 09 value is moved into the AL. Next B02 is the value which is we are going to move into the BL register. So AL and BL, these are the general purpose register which is provided by the microprocessor. Now you can see the next add AL, BL. So after performing the addition of the AL and BL, the result will be stored into the AL only, okay. Now you can see the next instruction over here, move CL, AL. So whatever the result we will get, okay, that is stored into the AL. Now we are moving this result into the CL. So after execution of program, final result will be stored into the CL register. INT21H, this is the instruction of the interrupt. So we are interrupting the system and tell to the system that there is an end of my program, so you can read and execute the program and give the final output, okay. So these are the interrupts only that we are giving to the system to interrupt the system and give the output. So here finally you are ending your program with the end directives, okay. After that, the next process what you need to follow is you just exit from this particular window, okay, and again come to the this DOS box window, and here you have to type TASM, your program name .asm. So as you can see, we have compiled our program and there is no error, so we can go for the next step. T-link your program name, that is add.obj. So here is also not error. Finally it will successfully link your program with the external libraries. So the final step you have to follow, that is td your program name .exe, okay, and enter. So when you are pressing the enter over here, as you can see the this particular window, here you can see we have given the instruction over there in the program, move AX, @data. So whatever the data segment memory location will be there, it will be moved into the AX. To execute this program, we have to press F8, okay. We will see the step-by-step execution. So as you can see here, in the AX currently there is nothing, okay, but after pressing F8, so it will move the memory location. Now whatever the AX value will be there, it should be moved into the DS. Now observe this DS over here. As you can see 44AF, this value is moved in the DS. Now here this is the memory location address that is given for the particular value, okay. So at the 0000 location our A value is stored, okay. So finally it will be moved into the AL register. Now we have to observe the lower bit of AX, okay. So as you can see 09 value is moved into the AL. Now for the BL, check for the BL the 02 value is moved into the lower bit. So 09 and 02, these two values will get. After performing the addition, the final result will be stored into the AL for this particular instruction, add AL comma BL. So 0B is the value, hexadecimal value will get 9 plus 2, okay, 9 plus 2, 11, we are representing 11 in hexadecimal, that is B, and after performing this the result will be stored into the CL. As you can see here, the value is stored into the lower bit of CX register, okay. And finally, if you want to see the memory location of it, just go to the view and click on dump. So as you can see at the 000th location, so locations will be started from this, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. So at the 0th location first value is stored, and as you can see at the 1st location the second value is stored, and the result we are going to store into the CL register here. CL is a general purpose register, so it should not give the memory location over here. If you have declared the third user defined variable, then it will create the space for that particular variable in the memory location, as you can store this result into the user defined register also and general purpose register also. So hope you all guys have understand how to execute the assembly language program by using DOSBox and TASM folder. Thank you very much.